The following segment is sponsored by Intermountain Health. I am here with Michelle with Intermountain Primary Children's Hospital. We're talking about safety tips for car seats to keep our kiddos safe. Very important. Michelle, okay, so this is the first one. This is the rear facing, right? And we're going to get into detail a little bit on this one, but more in the second one.
Yeah, so we're just going to make sure that our kids are in the appropriate seat. Height and weight, it's marked on the side of your seat. You don't have to remember. The manufacturers try and make it pretty foolproof for us.
So we can just read on the side?
Yes.
Yes, because a certain height and weight have to be facing backwards. Now, when we're doing the forward facing, can you walk us through how that works?
We're just going to do a simple BLT method. So buckle, lock, and tighten when we put that car seat in. You're going to buckle your car seat in and then double check at the belt path that it's nice and tight. You can have an inch of movement. You don't have to have it so rock solid that it's not moving.
Okay, so make sure to buckle that in. And then do you pull the seatbelt? Tell me about that.
Pull that seatbelt all the way out until you hear that ratchet, that click back in. It's going to be different in very few cars, so double check your manufacturer and your owner's manual for both the car seat and your vehicle to make sure you're doing it correctly.
Okay, what about the strap that goes over the back?
That top tether, every time if we're forward facing, that's got to be done. It's a cute little anchor marked on your car. You've got to install that. And again, make sure an inch or less of movement after you install that.
For forward facing. Okay,
Correct.
Once we are strapping in our child, walk us through what's important with those steps.
So the three biggest misuses that we see is that your child isn't tight enough in their car seat. Some car seats have different padding that has come on it. You may have to move it, but you're going to double check at that shoulder. So you're going to pinch at the shoulder.
At the top, okay.
And then this chest clip goes on the chest, not over their belly. We want it over bone, over hard. So like armpit level is where we're going with that. And then just making sure every time they're in there tight.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, sometimes with the strap, you're seeing you move it down a little bit. You want to make sure it's up over the chest.
Yes.
Okay, very important. Now, at what point can we transfer our child from the front facing to like a booster seat?
That is a great question. So we want to max out every seat at every level. So you're doing the height or weight. So once they reach like that 40 inches or 40 pounds, then you're going to change them. Every time we change up, we're losing a level of safety. So,
oh, interesting to know. Say that one more time.
Every time you change up, so when we go from the infant, like a rear-facing seat to a forward, the forward to the booster, we're losing a level of safety. So max out your car seat. It's not an age, it's a height and weight. So leave them in that car seat as long as the car seat will allow before you ever switch them up.
Okay, so you want to keep them as long as you can in those certain stages. Sometimes you think it's an age, by 8 they'll be able to be out of one, but it's height and weight. Okay, now what about transferring from booster to no booster?
Yes, so we have a simple seatbelt test that they can sit back on the seat, that seatbelt isn't cutting into their neck, it's low over their hips, and the biggest thing, they can sit like that for the entire ride, that they're not tipping out of their seatbelt or putting that back behind their back.
Okay, and what about sitting in the front?
At least 13 years old before they are ever in that front seat. 12 and under should always be in the back.
Okay, this is so important. I never knew until I was a parent myself. All these steps that you need to take, obviously vital to keep our kiddos safe. If we want more information, Michelle, where can we go?
You're welcome to either visit our website or call us and do a virtual or in-person appointment just to double check that your seat's right.
Okay, you're amazing. Thank you for these tips. Great to see you.
Thank you.